Welcome, everyone. Really excited to be hosting the Consultation Conversations. This is intended to be a casual conversation around some of the bottlenecks restricting you from making more money and having greater success in your body contouring businesses. Before we get started, I want to let you know that this meeting is going to be recorded. Those that put in chat your email, I will personally make sure that we can get you the recording. This is intended only to be a value of those that made time to make this work and are participating in the productive conversation of helping people, as well as bringing their specific issues to the discussion. Before we get started, I'd like everyone to just put in chat the city or the location that they're zooming in from. That way we can kind of see if we're planning things in the future, what time zone that we should plan these types of events for. Additionally, if you could put in chat the biggest bottleneck causing you significant frustration of time, like a time suck, or just frustration and holding back your revenue success. For me, it's time. Figuring out how I can get the most value from the time I spend, as well as convert the assets of investments like money, advertising, and such to realized revenue. I think those are very similar across the board, what I'm seeing in the various conversations. So my name is Krizan. I own a wellness studio focusing on non-invasive contouring and helping people live more confident lives in their own skin with no downtime. I'm also a consultant and a coach that helps MedSpa owners with T-Shape, MSpa, and other non-invasive contouring services make more money with their investments faster. It usually results around having better, confident providers, as well as sales professional and consultation providers, and making sure they're converting their first-time consultations into realized revenue and prepaid series. Why am I hosting this forum? Time. I just don't have time. I'm involved in so many WhatsApp groups, so many Facebook groups. Many people are sending DMs. It looks like the nature of many of the questions are really urgent. And so you want to help. You want to be a great colleague, peer, mentor in the industry, as many of you are. But it's hard to keep up. So I thought we could all learn together efficiently on a live forum where we can quickly get together, learn from each other, living parallel lives in this business versus having one-on-one conversations in chat. It just doesn't seem realistic to just keep up with the constant banter in the DMs. This is considered, I guess, office hours. It is not a curated presentation. I'm not going to educate and force information. I'm actually not going to sell anything. I'm simply bringing together a forum. Back when I used to work at Artemis and the pandemic shut down all in-person interactions, went to no meetings, many massage, facial, med spas, physicians all shut down. So there were almost no in-person meetings. So we created this office hours. It's just a casual interaction online where we can kind of convene and get some questions answered. No slides, just bring in best ideas, real scenarios, and helping each other from our phones or our computer. So why this room? AI, information, access to stuff. It's actually a little overwhelming because it's hard to get value from the many volume of information that's now available. This is really fantastic value for you guys because when you bring on a device such as T-Shape, you get access to people across the country that are also living parallel lives. The people in this room, that's one of the greatest assets. You have access directly, look around the room, look around the names of the people in the T-Shape forum on WhatsApp and the Facebook groups. You're only one DM or one conversation away from getting some really great help from somebody else, as well as you being able to help somebody. Today's focus is really intended around consultation and pricing bottlenecks. Because quite honestly, if you didn't struggle so much in making more money, some of the other problems might go away. If you're making more money and you're having clients appreciate your value, you probably will have them repeat clients. And so your retention and your upsells will be easier. There was a lot of questions in some of the registration forms around, how to structure treatment plans, how to do manual services, how to actually perform services for different types of clients that would get better results. Although those are really important questions, today's focus is really around the business of making more money and being successful. So you're welcome to add those questions in some of the chat. That way it logs and we can be sure that it's something that's needed, but we probably won't spend a lot of time on that today. That probably requires a special technique and treatment type of a call with maybe trainers as well as providers to get into the weeds around those things. That's not my expertise and that's not necessarily what we're going to be covering today. Now bear with me. This is my first attempt. It's the first session. It's really meant to solve my problem, which is I can't help everybody with the limited time I have. So this is going to be a little rough. So just bear with us. If this format is very helpful, we can certainly set up more formats like this. I'd be happy to help facilitate if it's something that you find is valuable. So let's kick off the session. Who wants to get started?